Hey y'all, I'm Stephanie and today we have my October-November combined favorites. I didn't do a favorites in October because I was actually in Singapore at the time and I just didn't manage my time very well while I was over there. I was actually very much planning on doing a favorites over there, but it just didn't happen. It's okay though because I'm doing it now. I'm gonna combine the 2 months, and I apologize if I'm kind of acting weird. I think I'm coming down with something and my head is feeling very, very hazy, but I committed to filming today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let's start off with some fancy lotions and creams. I have this Mandarin Rind, Rosemary Leaf, and Cedarwood Atlas hand lotion from Aesop. I recently went to the physical store in Pacific Heights here in San Francisco and it was insanely beautiful. I'd never actually been to an Aesop store before or had purchased any of these items, and I love this lotion. If you kind of like a very herbal, almost medicinal smell to your products, you will absolutely love this. It's a very faint scent as well, so it won't really linger for too long. I always use this before going to bed at night, and yeah, I think it's just a really beautiful product and beautiful packaging as well. Moving on to the face, we have this DHC ALPHA-ARBUTIN White Collection. This is the lotion, which is a toner, so I use this with a cotton bud all over my face right after I cleanse, and then here is the white cream, which is what I use actually day and night. It's a heavier cream, but I find that it's okay for daytime as well. This line is supposed to be a kind of brightening line, but I find that it just really helps with my discoloration. I've actually found that since I'm a little bit older, my skin just doesn't regenerate as fast as it used to. When I get a blemish, even if I don't touch it at all, the dark spot just stays for quite a long time. So using this product I think has really helped my skin, and also I have very sensitive skin. I have combination oily, and now that's getting into winter, I'm starting to get dry, flaky patches. I find that the cream in itself is really great, like I said, for daytime and nighttime. It's really moisturizing and it works well underneath my primers and my makeup. Here I have this Etude House Goodbye Forever Pore Primer Essence, and if you watch my video about my Mimi box, you'll know that this is an item that you got in your Mimi box. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody who purchased a Mimi box. It actually sold out in 3.5 hours, which is really insane. I was so hyped. I actually worked really hard on that video and on that box. I just wanted to make sure that those products were products that would be interesting to use and actually useful for anybody out there. So thank you so much for purchasing the box if you did. Unfortunately, they can't restock that particular box because once they were out of those products, they're out of them. It's not like they can make more. Maybe there will be more collaborations in the future. Let me know if that's something you would like to see. Anyways, so this was one of the products that was in my box and I've been using it every single day since I received it. It's a really awesome mattifier, and my issue in the winter time is that I need a mattifier, but I also need a product that doesn't catch onto dry patches. And that's a big issue with mattifiers, is that it'll just completely, I just get like flaky patches, you know what I mean? So this is not the run-of-the-mill mattifier. The formula of this product is something I've actually never really seen in a mattifier. It's not that really silicone-y, silky feeling, you know, that you usually find in a mattifier. It's actually almost like a creamy, sticky formula, which put me off at first. I was like, whoa, like, this doesn't seem like it would mattify, but once you put it on, you let it settle for a second and then put your makeup over, it's a really great primer and it really makes your makeup last all day long. So if you didn't get the box, I would still recommend that you would purchase this mattifier. Moving on to some makeup bits, I have this Uemura Choupette Gold Loose Powder, and I never really use loose powders. I usually just use, you know, like eyeshadows and stuff, but this is really fun to use because I've been really into the look of highlighting on my cheeks and on the inner corners with a chunky kind of glitter. I don't know if that's like not attractive to other people. I've been really into it. So this is really easy to use actually. I just apply it with my fingers. There's like a little hole there and I kind of just do this and then apply it up on my cheeks and on the inner corners of my eyes, and I think it just is a nice fun pop. You can definitely go for a very subtle daytime look with this, very light-handedness on your inner corner and on your cheeks, but also you can pile this stuff on and go a little glitter crazy, which I have been doing lately. I just think it's fun. Why would you hold yourself back if you really like a look, you know, you might as well go full throttle. I have a brow product that I've been using religiously, especially in the humid climates that I've been in lately, and this is the Benefit Gimme Brow in medium deep. And this is a very pigmented eyebrow gel with a very small applicator. You don't need much of an applicator when you're doing your brows, obviously. It's a very small area. And I really enjoyed this when I was in Singapore and Bangkok because I just felt like my eyebrows were gonna melt off. And they totally didn't. This kind of like really kept the hairs in place, and also it really makes your hairs look thicker and fuller than they actually are, so it doesn't look like you're filling in your brows as much. And speaking about Benefit, I recently went and got my eyebrows waxed and tinted at the Benefit Brow Bar near me. I used to always get my eyebrows done when I was younger. I think I started going there when I was like 16, 17, when I was just starting my eyebrow journey, and they really know what they're talking about. Especially if you're a newbie, you don't really know where to start off when it comes to eyebrows. The Benefit Brow Bar is amazing. They'll really just show you how to clean up your brows, how to fill them in. They're so good there. I don't think I ever had a bad experience going to the brow bar. But anyways, on this trip, I got my eyebrows waxed, which I forget how nice it is to have your eyebrows waxed and just like really nicely shaped. So that was really nice. And then I also got my eyebrows tinted for the first time ever. I've never gotten my eyebrows tinted, and I also think that's a great thing for you to do if you are an eyebrow newbie, because you get to see how your eyebrows look a little bit darker and just get used to it a little bit. For me, I would love to get my eyebrows tinted if I'm going on some sort of like vacation where I'm going to be on the beach or in water, because I don't want to do my eyebrows obviously, but there might be some sort of photo opportunities and I would still want my face to be framed nicely. So yes, favorite this month, definitely Benefit Brow Bar. Like I said, if you're new at eyebrows and you just don't really know where to start, you should definitely make an appointment at the Brow Bar. They'll take care of you. The last makeup item I have is this ColourPop Lippie Pencil in Bound, and I've been using this pretty religiously as well for the past month. This lip pencil to me doesn't actually match the corresponding lipstick that this is supposed to come with. I actually just like the lip pencil color, but that's okay because the formula of this product is extremely creamy. It goes on super easily and you don't really have issues with dragging or anything. It just goes on really easy and obviously is quite matte and is not really drying. I would say this lip color would look good on those with yellow undertones to their skin, darker skin tones. I think it would look good on a variety of skin tones, and I believe this pencil is $5 on the ColourPop site. I'm not really positive, but it's really not breaking the bank if you purchase this and it doesn't work out, so I would say go for it if you like how my lips look right now. My hair is always something very interesting to deal with. It's bleached and long and it's just getting dry. The ends are not very happy. So lately I've been really using the Josie Maran Argan oil. On my like second or third day of not washing, if I put my hair into braids, which I've been doing a lot lately, I'll run this through, then put my hair into braids, or even if it's just loose like this, I'll do that as well. And it's a very dry oil, so it's not going to be like coconut oil where you're just going to feel it, because coconut oil I use at nighttime if I'm going to wash my hair the next morning, and it's a really great deep conditioner, but you can't really use, or at least for me, I can't really use coconut oil in the daytime. It's just a bit too heavy, but this just really is a nice dry oil that'll keep my hair moisturized for the time being. And yeah, I think it's very important when you have bleached hair or colored hair to just really upkeep the moisture, because there was a time period where I wasn't really doing that, and I think that period of time really messed me up now. I think hair issues are very preventable, so if your hair is okay now, you should maybe try and invest in moisturizers and stuff, because once you get to that breakage dry point, it may be a point of no return, but I'm trying to fix it. I don't know. Let's talk about a fragrance I've been crazy about this past month. And this is, I'm not even going to say it in French, I'm going to say it in English. This is Angels and Demons Le Secret by Givenchy. This smells so good. For the past couple months, every time I've been at Sephora or like duty free, I just like find this and I just douse myself in it. And coming home from Bangkok, I saw a set of these at the airport from duty free, so I was like, I'm gonna buy that. And look how much I've used already. I really need to get the full-size bottle. This smells awesome. It's very fresh, floral. I believe that it has jasmine and tea undertones, and it just smells really good. I'm gonna be honest, I think the packaging of the full-size bottle is very ugly. To me, at least, is not aesthetically pleasing, but the smell is worth it. So if you want a very fresh floral jasmine-y kind of scent, then I think you should definitely look into this because it smells awesome. I have a piece of jewelry that I really want to talk about. It is this bracelet from a store called Etude in Singapore. It is a VIDA FEDE bracelet in a kind of gunmetal with this beautiful stone right here in the center. It's one of these kind of bracelets that clip like that. And I actually received it as a gift from June at Etiquette. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful bracelet. I have been wearing it like crazy. I love this look because it's very hard, but the stones kind of make it a softer look as well. I actually have a very similar necklace that goes around like this at class the same way, so I've been kind of wearing them together. I think it's just a very beautiful and interesting piece, and you can tell that it is just such high quality. And I don't know, I feel really good whenever I wear it. It's been raining quite a bit the past few days in San Francisco, and I have been loving the hell out of these Doc Martens slip-ons that I recently purchased. Look at them. Aren't they so cool? They're like really not what you would expect. I didn't think that I would like these actually when I first saw them, and then I put them on, and I've been looking for a pair of just slip-on boots such as these that would be good for, you know, rainy weather. And yeah, I found these, put them on, and I realized I really like them. Doc Martens are just such high quality shoes. It's really insane. When I used to work at a bar, all I would wear was Doc Martens because they're so non-slip that you will never have to worry about slipping around in, like, you know, I don't know, some spillage in the bar, or if there's like oil on the ground from cooking and stuff. I never had an issue. There was actually one day that I didn't wear my docs to work, I remember, and I slipped and I just hit the ground hard. I fell on my tailbone, which was just terrible. So yeah, if you're looking for a very fashionable but functional work boot, I would say go for Doc Martens, and they will last you for life. Next up, I have a pair of headphones I've been using pretty much for the past 2.5 months every single day, and they are these LSTN, or Listen, I'm presuming, headphones with little wood grain. The sound quality of these are awesome. I had headphones before and I thought they were okay, but then after using these and switching back and forth for a minute, I was like, no, these are so much better. I don't know what makes them better, but they are better. And they also have a microphone so you can talk on the phone while having them in. And I've never used anything like this before, actually, because I think the headphones that came with my iPhone, I assumed that they were just headphones, and I think I threw them away. These are not only really great functioning headphones, each pair donates to the Starkey Hearing Foundation, so each pair of headphones helps restore hearing to a person in need. So I think that's awesome if you are in the market for headphones. They also have like larger headphones as well, and you're not sure where to buy from, you might as well buy from a place that gives back. I have an amazing graphic novel that I've been obsessed with, and this is Saga, written by Brian K. Vaughan and illustrated by Fiona Staples. If you are a graphic novel lover and you love escaping into insane worlds and amazing storylines and just like really immersing yourself into something like this, then you should go for this series. I absolutely love it. Brian K. Vaughan also wrote Y: The Last Man, which is a completed series at this point, and is also one of my favorite graphic novels. I've read the entire thing. I believe you can purchase like the compendium, but right now Saga is just being put out, so there's only 3 of them, and the next release date is December 9th, so the 4th one is coming out, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be going to my local comic book store and picking that up. I also want to mention that this is not a graphic novel for kids. There's a lot of mature content, so if you're not of age, please don't go out and buy this and tell your parents that I told you to buy them, because I don't want that. I really don't want that. But if that makes it more appealing to you and you are of age, then go for it and tell me what you think. My last favorite is a TV show. I've been watching it like crazy. I just got Hulu Plus, and I don't know if it's just for Hulu Plus, but it is Misfits, and I had never heard of this show before, but it is an awesome show based in the UK, and people kind of get weird powers after a storm hits the town, and yeah, it's just really quirky, really funny, and also really crass as well. so that is definitely intended for mature audiences once more. Let me know if you've watched Misfits. I think I'm in the 4th season now, and yeah, I really like how they switch out the characters. I feel like in American series they really drag on one character for an extremely long time, and in a world such as this one, realistically that person would not live through all the stuff that they're going through. Of course, it's not a realistic show, but anyways, that's like my logic in my mind for liking the fact that they really switch out the characters a lot. Those are all my October and November favorites. You made it through, and I have an announcement now. I am going to be moving to Los Angeles by the end of December. It's coming up really soon. This all kind of just happened all at once. My sister just got a new place, and she had an open room, and I kind of just jumped at it because I realized that being in LA could have a lot of potential work opportunities for me at this point. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've never lived in Los Angeles before. I'm like a Bay Area girl through and through, so we'll see. And I also think in the future, in terms of settling down, having a family, which is, you know, far future, I would want it to be in the Bay Area because I just love it here so much. So it is a time for me to just live in different places and explore my options. So yes, I will be moving out of the Bay very, very soon, but I will be back all the time because my family's here. Family's very important to me, so don't worry, I'll still be around. But with that said, I think I'm gonna do some sort of like best of San Francisco video where I just show all my favorite places and things to do in the city, and I think I would personally really like that as well, just as something to look back on and just remember my great times here because I love San Francisco so much. So it's gonna be a little bit of a difficult move, but I know for me it's for the best. Alright, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and comment anything you'd like to say to me down below. I love hearing from y'all. If you have Instagram, you can find me at Soothing Sista, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!